Magandang araw po muli. This week, this video, we will talk about death. But not the death, the usual death, hindi yung kamatayan po ng isang tao o ng isang kaibigan. No? It's actually a model for Christians from the season of autumn or fall. Sa linya po ng trabaho ko, I get a chance to travel to a lot of places. And one thing that I do, no, dito sa trabaho ito as a publisher's sales representative is to go to Frankfurt, Germany every year. Tuwing October po yan, every year. And I have been doing that for the past 25 years. I have not been absent except for 1 year na nagkaroon ng problema yung passport ko. The Frankfurt Book Fair is the biggest single event where publishers, booksellers, authors, copyright agents, distributors, even printers, and all those involved in the book-selling profession congregate. No? It is the time of year when the summer in Germany, July to August, has ended and the onset of winter is felt by the cool weather. Kung minsan po it ranges from a low of 4 degrees to a high of 8 degrees. Dapat po balot na balot ka ng tamang winter clothes to be comfortable. At the weather there suddenly drops. The temperature suddenly drops. Now, at that time, all the leaves are turning from green to their multicolor patterns. May yellow, red, pink, purple, and all other colors that you can possibly conceive. No? Beautiful autumn is coming. No? We don't have autumn here in the Philippines. No? Hindi po nagiging green, hindi nagiging yellow, orange, or red yung mga puno natin dito. They are actually green all year round. That's why I guess my appreciation for that season, autumn, is 100 times more than the local Germans. Now, walking through the streets of Maintal-Ost in Dornigheim, where I usually stay when I go to Germany, no, in autumn, it is like swimming in color. No? Sa taas, sa baba, and everywhere. Yellow, orange, red, brown, these colors all mix together like a child's painting. No? Happy, thoughtful, free. But morbid as it may seem, autumn really is about death. Summer slowly ends, while winter waits. The green leaves of trees and vines begin to die and they fall to the ground. They leave their greens, an otherwise respectable uniform green color within the forest. It's like witnessing a lavish fashion show where each tree seems to try and outdo the other. Parang pagandahan po sila ng kulay. And I always love to look at this scenario. No, mahirap i-describe sa ganda. But I am more impressed with mixed feelings that it is actually the death of the leaves, yung pagkamatay po ng mga dahon. Autumn is a display of the death of leaves, the draining of a life-giving pigment called chlorophyll. That's what makes leaves turn to green. Chlorophyll. And in autumn, chlorophyll starts to leave the leaves, and that helps to create the brilliant multicoloration. Now, it is comparable to witnessing nature's beautiful death. Now, God repeats this pattern in you and in me. Paano? Jesus calls His followers to the beautiful death every day. Luke chapter 9 verse 23. We read this about Jesus. Then He said to them all, "If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me." Alam naman natin, to follow Jesus requires self-denial, complete dedication, and willing obedience. Jesus Christ commands us to take up our cross daily and die to ourselves. So, katulad ng mga dahon na yan, no? To allow Christ to drain our chlorophyll, our will, our plans, our mirage of control. We have to let go and let God. And what is the result? That He might be seen in us. Life becomes all about Him and not about us. You see, when we surrender our lives to God, hard as it may be for a lot of us, we become God's canvas. Parang painting po tayo, no? Where God paints the beauty of life when we die from our sinful nature, no? We become a reflection, a colorful picture of God's wonderful plans for His children. Autumn teaches us a beautiful lesson about death. When the leaves die, it leaves a surrounding of multicolored beauty. And that is what God will do to us when we die in our sin and let Him take over our lives. Magandang araw po.